Hi, it's Sarah, and today I'm going to be reacting to Seori's Lovers in the Night and Dive With You featuring eaJ. I hope I pronounced that right. It's been a while since I reacted to Seori, but I really liked Trigger, so I'm very excited to hear these two songs. I already read through the lyrics for Lovers in the Night. Seems to me kind of like a longing song, kind of like her speaking about what she would like to do kind of a thing, but I feel like the other person isn't as enthusiastic. Like she's kind of saying, I know nothing is ideal right now and I don't know like how much I like you, if I love you, any of that stuff, but I just know that I want to like spend time with you and like be with you right now, so can we do that? Like we don't really have to commit to anything, can we just like have fun? That's kind of what I get out of the lyrics. So let's watch Lovers in the Night. Ooh, cool.
I need to get something off my chest, 'cause lately I've been obsessed.
I really like
Me wanna dress in red and sing with my head.
her style.
I know it's better to be cold, but I don't want to know. And so I'm gonna play the role. There might be some tears on my pillow. I know what I want, but I know I really wanna cling to you. Yeah, my heart is innocent, but my body really wanna sing with you. We could be lovers in the night, we could be strangers in the light. Is it going too fast for you? Going too fast for you? Lovers in the night, we could be strangers in the light. If it's going too fast for you, we don't need to pull like I wanna do it now.
Ooh. I'm really into this. Sorry if I'm not speaking. What's going on there? Sorry, I'm not speaking. I love the song. I guess it's more about maybe like friends with benefits situation. That was cool. Wait, let me read the credits. First of all, I love that they credited the actors. I'm guessing with their Instagram handles. That's so cool. The dance team as well. Okay, that was Lovers in the Night. I really love the song. Oh my god, I like her vibe so much. Sorry if I wasn't speaking a lot. I mean, there wasn't really much to say in the moment. I was just really enjoying the song. I really like the video too. This video is actually kind of in the direction that I wanted to, or like that I had like planned a video once. Not for any real singer, but like hypothetically, I guess. But there are some really interesting things about the video, so I'm gonna point those out. First of all though, this opening is interesting. I don't know the song that she's singing in this opening. I'm guessing it's another song. This opening is interesting because it makes me think that there's gonna be like a storyline, but she's really only like the singer or like the narrator almost of the story, and then the story goes on between all of the other actors. So that's interesting. Or maybe it's like all of the other actors are portraying her thoughts or something. But I really like the aesthetics in this video. Like for example, here in the beginning we have this like really old school kind of aesthetic with the blurriness and the lighting too, like this kind of 80s look almost. And then we cut to this opening with the title. I love, first of all, I love her skirt, but also just in general the aesthetics with this like, with the strong neon lights throughout a lot of the video, which is really cool. And this like city life aesthetic kind of a thing. But we have a lot of stuff going on with like different aspect ratios, and it almost looks like we are hopping like through time, if that makes sense, because of the aesthetics that they use sometimes. For example, here we have like this film look where the aspect ratio is different, and then it looks like they shot this on film. I don't know if they actually did, but it kind of looks like they did. But the video is pretty simple. I mean, we have a lot of tons of different shots in a lot of different locations, but I don't think there's anything going on with like visual effects or green screens. It's just basically the director really knowing how to capture that mood that they were going for, like this late night kind of romantic time of day, I guess. Like when you're like a little tipsy and you meet someone and they're like really attractive and there's like this spark going on kind of situation. Again here with like this film aesthetic a little bit, and then here everything's really modern, but they really turn up the reds in the contrast to the blue, and then this kind of like interesting effect out on the outside as well, and then the strong colors throughout the video, which I always love. Obviously also love the representation in this video. Here again, this aesthetic with all the neon colors. Oh, I love neon so much. Even this is so pretty. The like lights, and this very much looks like, I mean, this looks exactly like the chair that Seori was sitting in before. So maybe this is like her story, but then the other ones are like people who can relate kind of a thing. I'm not sure. I do like that we have dancing going through it as well. I do have to say it feels a little bit, I mean, I really like the video because again, this is similar to something that I came up with once, hypothetically, but it is a little bit like split up, I guess, like into this is a story section, this is her singing, and these are people dancing kind of a thing, and it's not ever connected in any way other than the visuals looking similar, if that makes sense. So that's interesting. Like I don't know why they have this dancing like the dancers in the video, because they're just a completely separate thing that don't really have anything to do with the story nor the lyrics. I feel like this could have worked without them, and we gave a little bit more story in the video, because like something that I noticed is that we just repeated the same thing in the last chorus. I thought we would either get another set of new people or just evolve the story a little bit, but the story is kind of just always the same, if that makes sense. But I guess that's what the song is about, so I don't know. I don't know the intention behind making this video, so I can only speak about it in the final product as I see it here, I guess. And all the different moods as well, like these two in the arcade, they look like a really young first love kind of thing, and then this looks really passionate, and versus this couple who looks like a little more mature, who's been through some stuff before and all of that. So I really like all of the different like relationships that they show. And you can see how she's attached to the car. She has some kind of thing that makes sure that she can't really fall off the car. But this is such a cool shot with her sitting on top of the car, driving through the city. Oh my god. But yeah, I mean, aesthetically, the video is a little bit all over the place because we have these different aspect ratios, and then we have all these different locations, and then all of that kind of stuff. But what ties it really together is the colors and the neon lights in every scene that we see, and so it looks really cohesive in that aspect. I really like these shots though of her, but again they seem a little bit detached because we see her in a lot of different locations, but I don't really know why she's in so many different locations. Like, it's not like she's visiting the locations that we see these people at, if that makes sense. Like, there's just so many locations and I don't really know how they all tie together. But I feel like this is more, like, the concept is more the visuals rather than the story and the logic behind it, I guess, which I like, because those are the kinds of videos that I would make as well. Like, just not really focus on story too much or like reasons or anything, like kind of just like aesthetics. I'm just pointing it out because I don't know if they had any story in mind. If they did, then those things kind of counteracted, I would say, but I don't know if they did. If they didn't, if this is all visuals, then I can definitely appreciate it. I wish there was a little bit of story progression in the video. At least that we maybe went back to her again in the room or something. Like, it almost looks like we keep cutting to like different movies, if that makes sense. Like, this is, again, as I said, like a romantic kind of first love teenage movie, and then this is kind of like the angsty drama kind of thing. Like, the color correction they used and the framing and the locations and the actors as well, all of that plays into like giving so many different aesthetics. But because of that, like, all of the couples have different aesthetics, but then Seori herself has a bunch of different aesthetics around her as well. And then the dancers also move through the space, so it just looks like very kind of just like a lot of stuff thrown in there, if that makes sense. But it does look cohesive because of the colors, in my opinion. But that's really all I can say about the video. Like, not too much. I hope that was interesting. I don't know, I can't really say anything else to the video because there's nothing going on technically that I could talk about. Okay, I read through the lyrics for Dive With You. I'm not getting too much out of them, as you may know. I just kind of understand it as like a love song. Like, no matter what kind of goes on in our life, I'm always with you. And you are my everything, and I love you so much. I don't know why I keep reading lyrics. Like, I literally almost never understand the meaning. So let's watch Dive With You.
I'm ready for the die tonight.
Oh, yes.
I'm a dynamite. But it's not from run. I'm 보고 달려나와 나는 너에게만 해프네. 색을 mattress. 굽처럼 뛰어들 때. Then we can be free from lies. Stare all night. 빛나던
Oh, this song is so nice. Wait, is this the song that was playing on the TV? That would be funny. Oh my god, she's so good. Her voice is so nice. This is very cute. Hey. Ooh. I haven't heard your voice in a while, my friend. Actually, okay. Okay, I feel like these videos are definitely connected, these two. I feel like she's wearing the same white top that she's wearing in some other scenes. And I feel like some of these actors might be the same ones. Oh my god. These two voices together, hello? No, all the couples are on the beach. That's so cute. Oh, that is so nice. Oh my god, and that's where the credits come up to. I love this ending. This is so nice. Yeah, I feel like it's the same actors. I recognize some of those handles. He's just randomly standing there. That's kind of funny. Okay, I really love that ending shot. That was so nice. Okay, this puts the first video in a whole new perspective. Wait. For sure, some of these actors are the same ones. Especially I recognized the one who was stopped by the police with a tattoo here. Like here, this top, okay, it's not the same. It reminds me of the other one though. So that's really cool. I love that it's connected that way. Because also, of course, the song is kind of about similar things, like relationships, all of that kind of stuff. I super love and appreciate the representation in these videos. Especially because I know like in South Korea, that's like kind of like not a topic that you can just easily talk about. So I really appreciate that it's the inclusion here. But yeah, okay, so this video is again very simple, like no visual effects, no nothing like that. Intercut singing with story of the couples enjoying each other's company. But this is like the bright side. This is like the love side of things during the day, and then the other one is like the friends with benefits situation during the night kind of a thing. So that's really cool. And again, I kind of like these shots here really tie together in my mind with the opening of Lovers in the Night with the TV, and then also some of the shots in Lovers in the Night that we saw. I don't know if they're intentional or if they are connected, but visually it's connecting for me. I do wish that we saw more than one shot of both of them singing together than this one. I mean, I know that they don't really sing together before this shot. I think they just like sing one after the other, so it makes sense that we see them one after the other. But since they were both in the same location, I feel like, and since at the end here we see that all of the actors, I guess, or like all of the people in the video are on the same beach anyway, I kind of would have liked it if maybe she was like walking in the background somewhere, like she was sitting somewhere looking off in the distance, like not necessarily them interacting, but just them being in the same frame. Because if we didn't have this shot, and also if we didn't literally see that they are in the same location because of these rocks, it almost feels like one of those collabs where the people are not in the same location, so they can't film the video together, so they are never in the same frame. Like it just feels a little weird to me, because I know that they are in the same location and they're singing the song together, but they're almost never both in the frame, if that makes sense. But that's maybe just my opinion. I can't really say a lot about the video. I love the vibe in this one as well. I love all the nature shots, all the locations that they chose. It's so pretty. The lighting, I think we're always using natural light. I don't think they added any lights in any of these shots. That's super pretty. I love the locations, the colors, the blue, the styling also of everyone. Very romantic with like the beach setting, and then sometimes the sunset and the lens flares and the slow motion and all of that stuff. Here we have like a reflector because we can see the sun is behind her, but she still has a light on her. But I think it's just someone holding up something that reflects the light back onto her. Very simple. The camera is really nice. We have some really cool shots like these where the framing is beautiful, and then we're in the truck with them, so we're moving with them. Some really nice shots, but there's really not much I can explain, if that makes sense. I do like that all of them are going to the beach though, and then yeah, that final shot is so nice where they're all walking, like where Seori is walking down the beach and all of them are there. That's such a cute connection. But yeah, here for example, when Jay comes in, I kind of feel like I kind of feel like it would have, even if they're not in the same frame, I feel like it would have been nice if we just weren't from her and we like slowly panned over to the side and he was standing here singing. Like, just because we are basically in the same location, but then we have like a dissolve transition, it kind of feels so unnecessary because we're staying in the same location, if that makes sense. Yeah, but the vibes of these two videos are very different, but technically they're pretty much the same. Like, on location shooting, not much going on technically. Like, probably could be shot with a really small crew, like just the camera operator and the director, honestly, is probably all you need, but like some assistants for lighting things and all of that. And again, we have like a dissolve transition, but she's in both of the shots. I'm not a huge fan of these dissolve transitions, but that's just me being really nitpicky. This is my favorite shot though. It's so cool how all of them are there and all of them are doing their own thing. Oh, they're shooting fireworks. Holy crap, I didn't even notice that. And all of them are actually doing something. Like, they're playing guitar, they're shooting off fireworks, they're taking selfies, they are walking down the beach and like having fun by the water. I really like that they're not all just like sitting around kind of just being there, but they all look like they're really there to do something, if that makes sense. But then the funnest thing is like Jay just standing there all alone. But the way that they look after each other are like, I feel like she's slowing down and she's like thinking, oh, should I turn back and say hi to that guy? Obviously, I'm not saying like it's implied that Seori and Jay are a thing, but like they're characters. But yeah, I can't really say anything else to it. But I really like these two songs. I really should check out more of her music. I really like her music. But yes, I hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and maybe subscribe if you want to see more of my reactions. As always, a huge thank you goes to all of my patrons, especially Isabel Pineapple Senpai, Heiho Jho, Adorisi, Filippo, Doug Anis, and Fabian for supporting me. If you're interested in checking out my Patreon, it's linked in the description. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!